Welcome back. This is episode 7 of making an Indian KATAR. In the last episode, we planned out the design for the blade, we engraved it, and now it is time for inlay. Unfortunately, this arrived. Precious delivery just for us, more gold. Now, I have been concerned about the thickness of our gold compared to our channels. We had done a test piece, but it's now the moment of truth. Will the gold stick in? If the channels are too wide, the gold isn't going to sit into the dovetails, or there's going to be awful looking gaps. Hey, that's actually looking pretty good. Beautiful. Needs a little burnishing, Jamie. We've got a little gappage on this tight bend right here. So I'm taking a scribe on the side and burnishing across it. Hopefully rub some of that gold into some of the gaps. Fill them up nice, save there being any holy problems. Quick interruption to thank today's sponsor, which is Mech Arena. It's a mobile game that truly captures the magic and essence of playing PC or console shooter games with your friends on your phone. It's a tactical team-based 5v5 shooter with the perfect combination of pick-up-and-play fun and skill-based competitive play. In-game, it features tons of these awesome robot things they call mechs. They all have tons of unique abilities, and there's a huge variety of weapons to unlock and upgrade. There's thousands of ways you can customize your mechs. We even have our own mech that you can get in-game. And for some new and exciting news, you can get one of the most powerful pilots in the game, Neymar Jr., for free by playing 7 consecutive days between now and December 18th. He'll vastly improve your mech's ability to sprint faster and for longer. Mech Arena is getting big and it's completely free to play on iOS and Android right now. Use my personal link down below to get a free starter pack worth $25. It includes a Firelight skin, a Prodigy crate, and a Plasma Cannon 4 to help kickstart your game. So please go click that link down below and get started. Let's get back to the video. The gold is in, it's overflowing a little bit, so we're going to take this flat chisel and cut off everything that's on the top surface, leaving it flush. You'll be very careful because I cannot scratch this steel at all. Part of why I use the red Dagger spray on this, because I feel like it might just give me a touch of protection on the steel.
There's no way you're going to be able to get all of the gold off without making one scratch.
That's what you think.
Do you like gherkins?
Sorry, mate?
Do you like gherkins?
Do I like gherkins? I despise them.
Same. So, the loser has to eat a gherkin.
A whole gherkin, not just a bite.
A whole pickled gherkin.
So if I scratch this, I have to take a bite of a gherkin?
No. If you scratch it, you have to eat a full gherkin.
No, but I don't want to eat a full gherkin.
Well, that's the wager. And if you don't scratch it, then I have to eat a full gherkin.
Oh my goodness. Holy, now the stakes are on. God, I'm trying to be so careful. I do not want to eat this bloody gherkin. Pretty sure the Panasonic Eva has them as well.
Yeah.
Oh, you... I don't know if it counts as a scratch.
What do you mean? It does count as a scratch.
No, I don't think so.
You reacted like it was a scratch.
No.
So
but like, it's all good, look.
How have you not made a mistake yet? You always make a mistake.
Apparently I don't usually have the threat of gherkins looming over my shoulder.
So you think you've done it without a scratch?
I think I've done it without a scratch.
I don't believe you. There must be a scratch there somewhere.
You're getting nervous. Do you know if they're fresh and safe to eat?
I checked the date on them. It does actually smell like grass.
Who eats that for fun? You!
Right, bottoms up.
How do you rate it?
It didn't really taste of anything, it's just like... shit.
All right, now I need to reveal to you the scratch that I made. I'm joking. What? So I think we should probably take a break from the gold engraving because my eyeballs hurt and do something that I've been trying to postpone doing, which is grinding on our handle assembly. This needs that shape, and I talked about that like bloody 4 episodes ago. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna put this shape in. Well, there's still so much work to do. As you see, the bars themselves have a scribe line that I've not yet ground the inside to, but somehow I need to do that. How is the question? That is a sexy contact wheel on a sexy grinder. Speaking of which, did you know that these grinders are so good that if you purchase one for Christmas for a loved CrossFitter in your life, you'll no longer have to put up with them reminding you they do CrossFit every 25 minutes. Instead, they'll be reminding you that they have a steel grinder. So I can grind that there. I can grind that there. One question is, how on earth I grind this area? Not going to be easy, because we make contact in different places. So for the first time, the fact that this is a very compact grinder, which I absolutely love, has become a hindrance, because we cannot access our platen without hitting the back of the grinder. It's a little bit of an issue. Now perhaps we could take a small wheel attachment and maybe have more access. We sell an actual tool that pinches this belt down really low. That might have been helpful, because as you can see, that belt gets in the way. These are all nicely ground, nice and parallel. The front is roughed in, but I really need to find a way to rough out all of that material. It's not going to happen on the grinder. Unfortunately, I think the only way we're going to be able to do it is with the milling machine, which is going to be quite rough, and it's going to require a huge amount still of cleaning up, probably by hand. Gee whiz, my biggest fear has just come true. There's a hole. I went too deep. But I planned that design out so I wouldn't hit a slot. Oh! That is just brutal. I have milled into the recess on the other side. I think one potential option, that might be my only option, is TIG welding it. If I lay a bead all the way across here, then back across the middle, I might be able to have a little bit more of a protrusion. It pops up a little bit more. Cover that up without affecting, hopefully too much at least, how deep in the blade can go, because it currently sits really nicely in there. So, our ancient Indian KATAR now is going to feature some rather modern TIG welding. I'm going to take a pause on that because we need to go to the house to do some work that nobody else wanted to do. So it's been a long time since we have shown you the house and how progress is going, so let me show you this utterly gorgeous progress. As you can see, majestic. The stairs are very antique, as you can see. The spare room, which is where we were currently living, immaculate. But this one here, we haven't even started on. This is the master bedroom, formerly known as the poop room. You'll see we've got new windows everywhere. Yay! In here is our ensuite. Yeah. Shower. Yeah. And down here in the kitchen, as you can see, stuff has also been happening. And the wall that we made is still stood up. Now, the project that we have to get to right now at the house is these countertops, this like butcher block countertop. It's not sealed, so it needs to be lacquered because it's already starting to warp and the plumbers need to put the sink in. But for some reason, nobody is agreeing to put in the tap. So we have to drill the hole for this tap ourselves. Hang on, Jimmy, I'm just getting scared for a second. All right, so not only they didn't want to drill a hole, but they told me the wrong size hole to drill. They said 45 mil, which is about the inside diameter of this. That's just so much bigger than it needs to be. So I almost made a big mistake, and my wife would have killed me. So we need to go get a different hole saw. Got it. Ah! All right, hopefully this goes in nice and level. Oh boy. So now we've got to wipe everything down, and then we've got to put our lacquer on. That did not go well. Wow. That's an abomination. I think that the TIG weld is sensing the scale inside the hole and is making bad TIG weld. Or at least that's what I would say if it wasn't for the fact that I'm an awful TIG welder anyway. And so, probably has something to do with me, and I'm gonna try MIG welding it. Unfortunately, Jamie let a pigeon in the workshop, and instead of welding it as it was instructed, it pooped on it. So bit by bit, I welded a layer on, did a little bit of milling, found where there was a problem, and layer by layer, we built it up, and it looks like we might have the raw material that we need there. It just needs cleaning up. But I think that's all, folks. Big thank you to Mech Arena for sponsoring this video. Check them out down below. And as ever, if you want to get into blacksmithing or bladesmithing, please go to the Alec Steele Co. We've got a whole lot of what you might need.